has announced the PlayStation Plus game catalog for May. The lineup includes games such as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Humanity, Watch Dogs Legion, and many more amazing games, which will all be available to download and play on Tuesday, May 16th. And now, let's check all the games that will be available this month on PlayStation Plus Extra. The main highlight this month is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which takes players on an interdimensional adventure to defeat an evil emperor from another reality. With the ability to jump between action-packed worlds and mind-blowing speeds, players can experience dazzling visuals and an insane arsenal as they are joined by Rivet, a Lombax resistance fighter from another dimension. Humanity puts players in the role of a Shiba Inu, tasked with leading massive marching crowds through over 90 stages filled with obstacles, enemies, puzzles, and unlockable skills. With the ability to browse user-made levels or create their own using the in-game stage creator, players can experience the narrative campaign or utilize PSVR and PSVR 2 support. Watch Dogs Legion allows players to explore a massive open world featuring London's iconic landmarks and side activities as they build a resistance from anyone they see. With the ability to hack, infiltrate, and fight to take back a city facing its downfall, players can recruit and play as anyone with a unique backstory, personality, and skill set. Armed drones, spider bots, and an augmented reality cloak provide players with the tools to take down enemies. Dishonored 2 invites players to reprise their role as a supernatural assassin in a world where mysticism and industry collide. With the option to play as Empress Emily Caldwin or Royal Protector Corvo Atano, players can choose to navigate the game unseen, use the brutal combat system, or blend both together. With a unique set of powers, weapons, and gadgets, players can eliminate enemies while the story responds to their choices, leading to intriguing outcomes through each handcrafted mission. In Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, players take on the role of Billy Lurk, once one of Dunwall's most notorious killers for hire. Reunited with her old mentor, legendary assassin Dodd, they undertake the greatest assassination ever conceived, killing the Outsider, a godlike figure instrumental in some of the Empire's most dishonorable moments. As they venture deep into the grimiest corners of Karnaca, players will face deadly opposition, ancient powers, and difficult decisions that will forever change the world around them. Sakuna of Rice and Rune offers players a unique blend of side-scrolling action and agricultural simulation. As a harvest goddess, Sakuna must learn the ancient art of agriculture to cultivate the perfect crop, with attributes like aesthetic and flavor correlating to combat abilities. Players can use farm tools as weapons and chain together quick, heavy, and special attacks to take down demonic beasts, while mastering the magical divine raiment will be essential to grapple distant platforms, evade danger, and overcome powerful enemies. We are pleased to announce that all 3 Tomb Raider games from Tomb Raider Survivor Trilogy will be available this month. First one is Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which has been rebuilt for PS4 with stunningly lifelike graphics and an obsessively detailed Lara Croft. In this cinematic action adventure, players must navigate grueling environments, customize their weapons and gear, and endure high-octane combat to uncover the island's deadly secrets. The Definitive Edition also includes bonus content and all downloadable content. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration sees Lara Croft embarking on her first tomb raiding expedition to the remote regions of Siberia. This edition includes a range of exciting features such as blood ties, single-player content, a zombie combat mode called Lara's Nightmare, online co-op play, an extreme survivor difficulty setting, and 5 classic Lara skins. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider, players experience the final chapter of Lara's origin story as she races to save the world from a Mayan apocalypse. Surviving the unforgiving jungle environment is essential to uncovering the game's secrets. This game also includes the largest hub space ever found in a Tomb Raider game. Bus Simulator 21 Next Stop features a brand new game mode and many improvements, including combining sandbox mode with the campaign's economic system in career mode. The PS5 version includes improved graphics, haptic feedback, adaptive trigger support, and 4K resolution. In The Evil Within 2, players take on the role of Detective Sebastian Castellanos in his quest to save his daughter from a nightmarish world. Navigate threats and obstacles while deciding whether to face adversity head-on with weapons and traps, or sneak through the shadows to survive. Wolfenstein Youngblood takes place 19 years after Wolfenstein 2, and players team up with BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters to complete missions and level up, unlocking new abilities, weapons, gadgets, and more. Wolfenstein Youngblood features the most open-ended Wolfenstein experience to date. Thymesia is a grueling action RPG with fast-paced combat and an intricate plague weapon system. Players seize plague weapons from gruesome bosses and formidable enemies, wield them as deadly weapons, shift into a raven form during battle, and upgrade and modify their basic movements and build their own unique playstyle. Next is Rain World, a survival platformer game that requires players to use fast-paced sneaking to catch their own prey and avoid predators. With over 1,600 rooms spanning 12 regions filled with ancient secrets and undiscovered dangers, players must explore and navigate through the dynamic ecosystem of predators and prey. With procedural design, every playthrough is a unique challenge. In Lake, players take on the role of Meredith Weiss, a woman who returns to her hometown to fill in for her dad as the local mail carrier. During her stay, players must decide who to talk to, befriend, and possibly start a romantic relationship with. This story-driven adventure offers players a chance to immerse themselves in the small-town life of Providence Oaks in Oregon. Next is Conan Exiles, an online multiplayer survival game set in the lands of Conan the Barbarian. Players can build their own home or shared city, explore loot-filled dungeons, and develop their characters from scavenging survivors to mighty barbarians and powerful sorcerers. With options for full single-player, co-op, or persistent online multiplayer, players can choose their preferred mode of play. Rune Factory 4 is a fantasy farming adventure where players can grow crops, raise monsters, catch fish, cook up tasty dishes, and craft powerful equipment. Players must venture outside the town gates to explore dangerous dungeons and use weapons and magic to fight formidable monsters. With a charming cast of characters and seasonal festivals, players can breathe life into the village and even start romantic relationships. Story of Seasons. Friends of Mineral Town is a peaceful farming game where players take over their grandfather's farm and build it from the ground up. Players must gather and process materials to fulfill requests and improve Olive Town's infrastructure while participating in local festivals and getting to know the neighbors through over 200 unique events. With the possibility of finding love, players can continue their grandfather's legacy while creating a life of their own. And the last game on our list is Soundfall, a fast-paced, music-based dungeon crawler that combines looter-shooter action with rhythm-based gameplay. The closer players time their actions to the rhythm of the soundtrack, the more powerful they become. With over 500 pieces of equipment to choose from, players can customize their loadout and explore Symphonia solo or with up to 4 players locally or online. We hope that you will have fun playing this month's games, which will all be available to play from May 16th. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more PlayStation updates and help us reach 100,000 subscribers.